My name is Joe Hills, or howdy y'all, Joe Hills here, and most of y'all don't know each other yet, but I know each of you. I have a lot of respect for each of you guys, and that's why I invited you to be a part of this project, to try and do something a little bit crazy and a little bit new. And it's going to be a little bit difficult to get all 9 people introducing each other all at once. So what I figure we'll do is we'll break into 3 groups to kind of start getting the spawn going, introduce ourselves within those groups, and kind of work on some tasks that we're going to need to do to get everything rolling. So the 3 groups are going to be mining, which is essentially mining. You dig in the ground, you bring stuff back up. Surveying, which is like figuring out where the roads are going to be, where we want to put City Hall, where we want to make little residential plots for the spawn village. And what I'm calling sustainability, but essentially it's like tree farm, cow farm, farm, that sort of thing.
And you want to do both farm and decorating.
Well, the groups are going to get shuffled. This is just for the first 20 minutes. And... So
okay.
It's like an icebreaker. Joke came up with an icebreaker.
Yes, it is an icebreaker. Okay, and so here's the thing, though. Each group is going to have a topic to discuss, okay?
Oh dear.
So the mining group will discuss how can we set up an asynchronous voting process, like how can we propose ideas and then vote on them without all 9 people being on the server at once, and also address the question of when is a majority vote not enough? When do we need more than half the people to agree on something? The farming group will talk about how we resolve disputes between players and what rights should be guaranteed rights. And the surveying group will discuss not only where we should put the things that spawn, which is already a topic for serious discussion, but also how large should residential lots be, and how do we decide who gets what. So if you guys want to go ahead, it would probably be easiest to type into the... Well, actually, let's go ahead and say in the TeamSpeak, we've got 4 extra rooms here. I'm going to go ahead and say north is the mining group. East is the farming group, and west is the survey group. So that's
and real quick, just a quick interjection for everybody's viewers. Some of you may notice there's a guy flying around. He is really not participating. He's kind of like a camera.
Yeah, I can speak briefly about that. That is Jerry. Oh, sorry. That is Jerry Swanson. He is an illustrator and a game designer, and he's going to be making sketches of our progress that he will provide to us to use as thumbnails for our videos. So
yeah. So just
what if we don't have video? Can we have them anyway?
Yeah, you can make desktop backgrounds for whatever. But so anyway, he's going to be drawing us.
Ignore him.
Yeah. So he is not going to be placing blocks or doing anything. So okay. Like I said, north is going to be mining. And then the next one is farming, which is east is farming, and then west is surveying. So if you guys want to split into groups, just go into your rooms and
Zombie, come over here
introduce yourselves to each other.
I don't think anything's safe.
I won't hurt you.
What the groups
I promise.
You
can
No,
stay
you just
here.
go wherever
There we
you
go.
want.
Poor
Wait,
little
can you
John
say it again?
Keel.
I forgot what
Aw.
I
North
said.
is mining.
Oh, you poor
Sorry, could you repeat that? Because I got beaten up.
Somebody
Okay,
called
north is
Mr.
mining.
Reinhardt may have shoved her off a tree.
I don't know what you're talking about. I'm over here.
Watching you, Mango.
Oh!
East is
So
farming.
north mining, east farming. Okay, we just okay.
Which one's doing
change
the
rooms.
town planning?
Over
Surveying
here with
is
me.
town
Surveying
planning.
is town planning.
Okay, I like farming and town planning.
I'm going mining. We'll see
I'm
you later.
doing town planning. Which one was that? Which channel?
Survey is
channel?
west.
Come to me for survey. Come to Wes Wilson for survey. Ooh, everything just went silent.
Yeah, that's probably because everybody moved into other rooms in the TeamSpeak.
Oh, okay. Durr.
So just click on those. I'm going to go to whichever one doesn't have anybody. So, Brendan, make your pick.
Okay, 1 second.
Okay.
So there's nobody's going south right now.
South. Yeah, that's not a valid room. We're only using 3 of the
Okay.
4. I figured I would exclude the south on account of already being there myself.
Because there's 9 of us total.
Oh, who was that?
Howdy, guys.
we have
Joe
Joe.
Hill's
Yeah,
here.
I told you it'd be Joe.
Well, no, I'm doing
Yeah,
whichever
Joe.
one has the extra space. So,
Right, so
Which
But it's good. You can remind us what our thing was.
I can't
we're
remind
going
you
to-
what your thing was.
Yeah, you can.
All right. So should we introduce? Oops. God, I hate it when PvP's on, especially when I'm getting seeds.
It'll
Okay,
be
I'm
okay,
gonna-
Flora.
I'm gonna start by chopping down trees and getting benches and workbenches and stuff.
I'm collecting seeds.
Okay, you're
Anyway,
on.
so
So yeah,
Joe,
let's
remind
introduce
us of
ourselves.
okay.
Let's. I was gonna say I'm Joe Hills from Nashville, Tennessee. I'm the organizer of this event, and I'm really looking forward to working with you guys. I've known Flora from my brief time in the Feed the Beast community, which is exceedingly brief, like 1 month. And I've known Zombie Cleo, like, since I started on YouTube. We both came up in the
Yes.
same class, essentially, making videos of the Super
Yeah, we
Hostile
graduated
maps.
together.
Oh, yeah, we're both veterans of the Super Hostile maps. So, anyway, I'll let you guys introduce yourselves, because you could probably do a better job of it than I can.
Flora, you go
All right.
first.
So I'm Flora Star. I've been watching Joe Hills and Zombie Cleo since they started on YouTube. And I'm really not joking about that.
Well, that's
Um,
awesome, and we appreciate it.
I basically started watching Zisto's Kaizo Caverns, and kind of when you guys started after that, when Legendary came out, like
Yeah.
I watched you guys and
Oh,
then
blimey.
watched you guys do, Sea of Flame 2. I think one of you did that at least.
I did, yeah.
Yeah, so yeah, big fan. Not kissing butt or anything, I swear.
Oh, I
It's
like
okay.
that.
What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, about me.
Yeah, talk about you.
Yeah, you is good.
I always have a hard time getting people to talk about them when I'm around, but, it's a struggle that I've endured.
It's a cross you have to bear, Joe.
Oh, yeah. Just like,
So-
everybody else who's ever carried a cross. Like, people who deliver
Let's see about
crucifixes
me.
and whatnot.
Right. She's still trying to think about herself. Like,
Oh yeah,
chill.
alright, so I started on YouTube in February. Yeah, that was my first video. My first video actually features Cleo.
Yes, it does.
I actually showed it to her. She was kind of like, that's hysterical. It's a picture of my pets playing with each other.
Okay.
Anyway, so basically my whole thing is I'm part of the modded Minecraft community. It's good because, this is a modded server.
Useful for us, yes.
And I'm really bad at talking about myself right now. Hold on.
Well,
I have to
okay,
stop and think.
Can you talk a little
Alright.
bit about what Forgecraft is? Does it help if I phrase it as a question like, what is Forgecraft?
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, that's why I'm here.
Okay,
So
if we
I
start...
am-
Sorry.
I am on a server called Forgecraft, which actually Jaded's now on too. Is that a problem? Like, she got on like 2 days ago.
No, that's not a problem at all.
But
We-
anyway,
we're just,
I'm on a
like,
server
looking for
called
people-
Forgecraft.
sorry.
Basically, what it is a lot of mod developers. Basically, any big mod. Well, not any big mod. A lot of the big mods that are in FTB. A bunch of the developers got together and we're like, we're gonna have a server. And the server is hosted by a guy called the Stormbringer, who made an awesome mod called Teleport Pipes, Additional Pipes.
Oh, I love
An
that
awesome
mod.
mod.
Love that mod.
But yeah, he hosts the server, and basically it's a testing ground for mods that are in their beta or alpha stages, or even completely released, but to see
Yeah.
interactions with other mods. And it's getting dark. Oh crap.
Yeah, we're not doing great on the shelter part.
No,
of
I've
this.
got wood. Should we build a shelter around here? Just like a little
Probably.
cubby hole? Okay, let's
Yeah.
take down these trees then.
Let's get in a cubby hole for the night.
Well, I was gonna say, is there anything that we could be doing to contribute to farming or?
Well, I mean, we have a farm.
Well,
Well, we need to start building pens, don't we?
yeah, we need to start building pens and fences and stuff, as well for animals.
So, anyway,
Okay,
I'm
I'm
on
gonna
Forgecraft beta test server thing. Basically, I'm one of Sengir, who does forestry. I'm one of his beta testers. I'm known as the Bee Queen because I know a lot about forestry bees. Yeah, sure. I don't know what else to say.
No, that's great.
Okay.
So I was gonna say we also don't have any lights yet. We don't have any.
No.
We didn't.
I did-
Yeah, that's an issue.
We have no cobble to make.
I've got a pickaxe. I'm gonna start digging through here.
Ooh, I got an apple. No.
Well, that's one of us who's got an apple. One of us who's been fed this Minecraft day.
Yay.
Yay! Should
All right,
probably introduce
so-
myself, shouldn't I?
Yeah, please
Yeah, I
do
think it's your
introduce
turn.
yourself, Zombie Cleo.
Okay. I'm Zombie Cleo.
Oh, I found Colt. Oh
um,
no, it's Copper. Dang it.
And I was once head-butted by a goat. I think that's about all I can say about myself, really.
Really, is that true?
Ernest. That's genuine, yeah. I really did get head-butted by a goat once. Okay. Oh.
Okay.
AIM has Glory of First Death. Yeah, no, that's about it. I play Minecraft and I film myself in like random games and stuff. That's all I can say about myself, really. It's weird talking about myself.
Yeah, it is, isn't it?
It is. It's just a bizarre thing. Okay, I've got like planks. I can start making cobble. Where is the mine entrance? Well, it's sort of here.
No,
It's not really a mine.
not your mine entrance. The
Oh, okay,
the
okay.
big mine entrance. I would have asked you
sorry.
in the chat, Cleo.
I don't know.
All right, so what are we supposed to be talking about?
Oh, government of some description.
Yes, indeed.
It was, yeah. I was. Where's my brain gone? It was the whole. No, I've forgotten. Joe, you're gonna have to remind us.
Okay, the question for.
No.
Okay, sorry. Yeah, I'm not good at the push to talk.
Oh, right.
How will we
Oh, then
resolve?
put it on voice
dis-
activation.
Yeah, that's. I guess I could, but lots of clicking noises on the mouse. Okay, the question was, how should we resolve disputes between players, and what rights should be guaranteed rights? Like, in the rights thing, I'd like to hear what you guys had to say, and I have a few that I kind of thought about, but I don't know if they make sense to anybody else.
Well, the rights is pretty much the right to be unmolested on the server. If you build something, then you should have the right to, you should have a right to whatever you build, and nobody should be changing things without your permission. That's the big one, which I think I've actually had experience of badness happening with that. So, yeah, that's my big one. But,
Okay,
I don't know, Flora?
So we could call it property rights, essentially.
Yeah, property rights.
Or
there, that
land
works.
rights.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, like for myself, like I hate PvP.
Mm-hmm.
So, and I've had issues on certain servers where random people will come up and be like, "I'm gonna nano sword you," and I'm gonna be like, because
Okay,
usually
so-
my form of armor is an apiarist suit, which doesn't give you that much armor.
That's just a beekeeper suit for those people who don't know what an apiarist is.
Yeah, the beekeeper
Well-
suit.
I'll learn very quickly because it's Flora. So,
Yeah, so I like the PvP, so I think that, if people want to engage in PvP, that is their own right, but, it's kind of under the same guidelines, don't molest people that don't want to be molested.
yeah, shouldn't be thrust upon them.
Don't randomly go whack someone just because you can.
Okay,
No whacking.
I'm gonna start making signs to we should also probably get a door, so we don't just.
What? Who needs doors? How many of
I'll-
us are there?
I'll make a door.
Okay, you make a door.
Oh no, Jaded died!
No, Jade, it's gone. I'm running low on hunger.
Yeah, I'm also like low on Yeah, we need to kill skeletons. Let's
Yeah.
we should make some swords.
I've got a sword.
I got
I
a
will
sword.
go. I'm gonna mine for a bit, so we
Okay.
can get like decent swords.
Well, I mean, we just need we just need like 7 cobble or something. Like, there's a whole mining group that's gonna get actual metal for us. Our job is
Oh,
more
yeah.
to do other stuff. So what I was thinking was I was gonna put
Okay.
signs up that indicated like what you guys had said, so we don't forget it.
Okay.
Oh, there's Jaded. Hi, Jaded.
Is she back on the tree?
I think that zombie just dropped the shovel.
Take it. Steal
Free
the shovel.
Okay,
Oh,
so
no, it's
I'm
an
gonna
arrow.
put.
But there is a bone here. I'm totally taking this bone.
Take the bone. Make some bread. We're all getting hungry.
I have a
okay.
bone.
Okay. I'm dropping swords outside the front of the shed. The shed. That's what we're calling it.
Okay, the
The
shed.
shed.
Awesome. So far on our notes, we have PvP opt-out/opt-in and land and building rights.
Yep. That seems like reasonable things to me.
Oh, Judith
Okay.
died again.
Now, one thing that I was thinking would be, and this might not...
Duck!
What?
Sorry.
Whoa,
Sorry, I
skeleton.
found chickens. Found chickens and I found a pig in a tree.
Awesome.
Oh, there's clay right here.
Right.
No, wait. Is
Probably
that clay?
not
Yeah,
the
that is
best
clay.
time for clay.
Yeah,
Well, I killed the skeleton.
Okay, that's cool.
but they're...
He did
they're-
not drop a bone.
Dang it.
I'm gonna start cooking food for us because I'm gonna die of starvation soon.
Yeah, I am as well.
I'm going to get the skeleton over here.
There's chests inside of here, so we can place chests,
Awesome.
or so we can store stuff. So one thing I was gonna suggest in terms of
2 bones.
guaranteed rights would be something along the lines of no one can make sponsorship decisions for you. For example, I don't think that we should be requiring anyone to like promote whoever hosts the server.
No,
know,
no, I
like-
I agree.
That should be the sort of thing that is individually negotiated. If Zombie Cleo wants to get a sponsorship deal with a server company, that's great. She can put that on her videos, but no one else is going to or has to.
What other things have caused problems on my server? Oh yeah, land designation. That's I think there should be areas designated for residential use and then areas for massive quarries and stuff. Because what tends to happen is people just want places and then they basically ruin them for everyone.
So maybe land registration.
Yeah, that might be an idea.
So that way at least like people can say, "Hey, I would like to claim this area," and
then you can vote on it.
Well, I don't know if it would need to be voted on necessarily, but like
Registered interest.
at least that way people would know, okay, I'm building next to this guy's quarry.
Yeah.
Like even if it's not built yet, it's like, okay, well this land is set aside for a massive quarry. I should probably not build my beautiful chateau next to it.
Well, also with quarries and whatnot, because we do have Mistcraft installed, but if you can't have everybody having their own mine world because that will just bog down the server and be bad news.
Yeah.
So we have to figure out Mistcraft rights as well.
Well, that
Yeah,
might not be as that might get more specific. Like it's kind of the question of inalienable rights or like rights of players on the server versus oh, dang it. Sorry, I'm not hitting the push to talk very well. I was going to say, it's kind of getting into the issue of what is a right versus what is a regulation. Like, the Mistcraft stuff is a specific mod that might not really be... It might not be the sort of thing we need in like, a founding document, per se. You know what I mean?
Right. So that would be something that we'd have to come and vote on afterwards, is what you're suggesting.
Yeah, and I mean we could talk about it today, but not necessarily like that wouldn't be our first thing that we get to, because like honestly, we're not going to get to Mistcraft Ages in the first 3 hours.
Have we got?
Dang it! I keep meaning to make a.
Have we got
axe.
any? Did anybody get like wheat at all, so I can go start grabbing animals?
Oh,
is there any around?
I made it all into bread. So.
Okay. Okay, so
I didn't think about that.
That's okay.
Sorry.
That's okay. That's okay. It's a case of now going hunting. I think we're the only group that hasn't had a member die yet. So results.
Yeah, we'll see how long that lasts. I mean,
it helps that we've got food as well.
Cleo.
Yes.
If you see a sheep, I need 1 piece of wool.
Okay. Oh, you want to scoop, don't you?
Maybe. I've been staring at those beehives over there, and
Is it bugging you?
Me.
Is it bugging you?
They're taunting me.
Hopefully the rest of the animals, the rest of the groups will get
not die as much.
Bones. Yeah, not dying as much.
So wait, let me take a look at who's actually in the surveying group, because maybe
You're doing it again, Joe. Hold it down.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Where did you go, Cleo?
I was gonna say, yeah, the survey group is Wes, Jade, and Aim, and they're the ones that are
I'm
dying.
not too far away.
I'm wondering, like maybe.
Well, they probably wandered through the night.
Yeah.
Yeah, they just found
there's
a
an
herd of
Enderman
zombies.
over there.
Ah.
No,
No,
there we go.
Joe!
You ruined our perfect good, Joe.
Yeah, I know. I'm just that guy.
You are. You're always going to be that guy.
Okay, so
can't
good.
even find
Hey, on the plus side, I found some of these
I found a
zombie
chicken.
and yeah,
Yeah,
chickens.
now we need to get it into the pen.
1 chicken.
Okay, I found a mushroom, so we can start with those when we're ready.
Okay, wait. I hear another chicken over here. Oh, that's the one Flora saw. Okay. So yeah. So we've got rats to
Ooh,
not.
chickens follow you when you hold seeds now.
Yeah.
Do they?
Oh, yeah, that's right. All we need
Yeah,
are
they
seeds.
changed
That's okay. Okay. Did we have seeds in the chest, or did we plant them all?
I have seeds on me because I punched grass and I got seeds.
Okay. Okay. That's our next job, isn't it? It's. Okay, I've got a seed. That's a spider. I'm gonna kill the spider, or it's gonna kill me. That's the other option. Stop doing that. No, go away. Come on, I'm better than that. Right, string. Okay, that's a start.
Okay.
Come on, chicken.
Aminos.
So okay, we
Animals.
also have another question that
Over
I'm
here,
gonna
over
pull
here.
up.
I
Okay.
got a chicken.
Yay.
And our second
Now, how do I get out of here?
Place a block, jump on it, and then before the thing comes up, yeah. Piggy! Do piggies come with seeds, or is it just chickens?
I think it's just chicken.
Okay, well, there's a chicken in the sea, so that chicken can follow me.
I think pigs like carrots now. They keep changing this stuff. So the second question we had to answer was how would we like to deal with player disputes? And honestly, talking about this might give us more ideas for other
Oh,
stuff.
apparently they're forming a town. So what's this?
Yeah, this is just the initial thing, isn't it? So
Yeah, we're trying to get something going so that way we have enough food and whatnot that we're not dying all day. But like we don't want to be building where they're actually trying to set up the town because that's in their way.
yeah, I found the mining group. However,
Oh, cool.
Oh,
they're underneath the ground, over past the river bit.
That's good. It's good that they're making progress. If they weren't under the ground, we'd be a little bit more worried. So the
So
what are,
player
so we're supposed to be
deadlocks.
answering a question.
Yeah,
player
the other question is
deadlocks.
player deadlocks. So, for example, if somebody does something that I don't like and I think it's inappropriate, and because there's going to be some cases where somebody does something wrong and they just don't realize they did something wrong, and as soon as they realize it, they'll go, "Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to do that. Let me make it up to you somehow." But in other cases, it'll be like an actual thing where two people feel very strongly about something in opposite directions, and so how would we resolve something like that? Like, for example, let's say somebody thinks they're being funny by putting down some TNT and breaks somebody else's stuff, and it's just like, man, it was just a joke, or I don't know. That's probably a terrible example. What's an actual player deadlock?
Well, it's I can't even think of one, but one will come up because they always does.
Yeah, and so, like, for example, if somebody's really disrespectful, let's say, to somebody else, or something, or I don't have a hard example for this, but I'm just thinking that we should have something in place to deal with these things, because one of the reasons that servers are afraid to expand is because they don't have a mechanism for dealing with problems if there's new people that throw off the mechanics. It's like, well, we don't want to have somebody on here and then have them do stuff we don't like because we have no way to deal with that. So having a way to deal with that lets us take risks,
I mean, majority vote is well and good, but
well, I don't know if we need a majority vote for something like, do we need to get the whole server involved? I was almost thinking, like, maybe a tribunal?
Okay.
Which is a 3-person thing, so that way you don't get a deadlocked vote.
Or like arbitration, you're talking about.
Yeah, where essentially both parties would submit to 3 other people on the server that they agree can, be fair about it. So
yeah,
oh, sorry.
That would be reasonable. No, that would be reasonable. But there is always the case of what if you can't? Okay, what if you can't find 3 people that would be fair about it? I mean, there is also the case of what if we are like properly deadlocked?
Hey
Yeah.
guys, do I get a prize for finding rubber tree?
Yes.
You got a rubber tree, yes. You definitely get a prize.
This
for
is
rubber trees.
exactly
You need
the
a
sort
trap.
of thing that we're supposed to be doing, so yes.
Okay, we've got chickens in.
Now, let's see if it drops a sapling. Come on. Come on,
Saplings
sapling.
would be useful.
Come on.
Okay, so I'm gonna start planting new saplings along the
The
little-
shoreline.
Yeah, the shoreline here.
Okay.
But yeah, okay.
Just
well,
avoid the house.
so yeah, I guess what I'm looking at though is let's assume that it's not a case of complete
Yay,
deadlock,
sapling.
but just something where one person feels wronged and the other person also feels wronged. You know.
Okay, well...
Like, is there a reason that, like, or maybe the tribunal is the first step, and then we could appeal to the whole server if there's questions of the tribunal's ability.
Yeah,
Tribune.
yeah. Or you could have somebody who abstains from like the arbitration, and if it's wronged, then it goes to that person. But you'd have to like either take it in turns or vote or something like that.
Yeah,
You know?
well, and that's kind of the point of the tribunal, though, is that you can't have a tie. Essentially, the tribunal itself has the single extra person mechanism. That's why you don't just have two people decide something like this.
Yeah, but it's a case of if they feel wronged, kind of,
Yeah.
If they feel wronged by the tribunal,
Well, I was
then they're
gonna say,
going to want it.
if they feel wronged by the tribunal, then they should probably take it to the entire server. I think at that point... So, essentially, in order to keep from the entire server having to deal with stuff all the time, they would only have to deal with tribunal appeals.
Yeah. It's a question of at what point do you think the whole server should be involved? If they feel wronged by the tribunal, that's going to be an issue that the whole server is going to... It's going to cause serious problems because
At the same time,
it starts becoming a trust issue then, doesn't it?
yeah, and so there's kind of... And that's one of those things, though, where, the amount of time it would take to get the whole server involved and stuff would give everybody a chance to get a little bit more perspective, though. And, it's one of those things where someone can always... Like, worst case, they can always walk away from the server. But
yeah.
that's not what we're shooting for. We're shooting for resolving stuff, internally.
Before it becomes an issue, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I can see your
Oh,
point. Egg, yeah, just now get it. That's my only point. You managed to get it? So
Yeah.
jealous.
It's in our chicken pen.
Yeah, I know. I couldn't get
Aw.
hold of it because I'd have to go in it.
I went in it.
Oh, well, then, no. Obviously.
Awesome. Can we feed the chicken
Obviously.
seeds to get them to breed?
That's
think so.
the next test.
I've got one seed. I'll feed it to one of them. Does anybody have a second seed? Okay, yeah, it does make them hardy.
Okay, I've got another seed here. There you go. Oh, there.
There's
go.
another egg.
Get it! Get it! Okay, I'm expanding this by one.
Okay, well, I think that we didn't give the seeds to the chickens fast enough or something. Or we gave them both to the same chicken. No, he's escaping. Now I'm trapped. Dang it. This is an exceptionally poor chicken run.
Well, fix it then.
I'm working on it, yeah.
I'm pushing the chicken back in. Push.
Thank you, Flora. Let's see if we can think of an example, though. Like...
Oh, and by the way.
Are we on hard,
Ready?
Joe? No. What?
Ready?
What are you doing? What are you doing?
Gotta find a good place. Rubber tree sapling.
Rubber tree! Yes! Did you have a tree tap? Did you get rubber?
No, I didn't get rubber.
Okay.
I was kind of in a mood to get back here before it got dark.
Yeah,
And
I left the server on all the defaults, so that way we could vote if we wanted to change them. What? That makes sense. I didn't want to just be like, I'm going to make decisions. I was like, well, I'll turn on a whitelist. That's a safety thing, but other than that,
by the way, so how do you guys feel about IC2 versus thermal expansion?
I like thermal expansion. I really like thermal expansion because it's nice and neat and compact. IC2, it's okay.
Like everybody goes towards IC2, and it's like, no, there are other options.
Yeah, I mean, I just started my Cleocraft world, and I immediately went for thermal expansion because it was lovely. It's a nice kind of mod.
Well, I was gonna say, I think the reason a lot of people go to IC2 is because it's got a really good wiki. Like, if you search for the stuff, it comes up high in the Google. And until the Feed the Beast wiki is set up, that's kind of going to be...
Thermal expansion has a good wiki, too.
Yeah, but it doesn't necessarily rank high in the Google results. And so, what I'm saying is people who don't know anything about Feed the Beast, they just Google it. And that's what shows up. That's how I made my decisions.
Well, I used IC2, and I actually was watching Direwolf's thing on thermal expansion. I was like, oh, I'm going to do that. Because, seriously, it's just an awesome mod. It's just awesome. And it just streamlines everything so well. Okay, so when are we supposed to be getting back by groups?
Yeah, I don't know. Joe?
Sorry, I can't type while I'm talking because of the way my my thing is set up.
Okay, gonna have to eat. There's a village here with lots of existing farms.
Well, we didn't know that. No one told us that.
That's why you're
farming
scouting.
Team was farming.
Well, that's why they've not starved to death yet. Rah! Okay, so we've got signs with what our theory is. So land register.
Yeah, the land registry is, that it would help if we recorded who owned what. Land and build rights is about respecting that. PvP opt-out and opt-in is, we're not necessarily going to turn off PvP on the server, but people can decide what they want. No forced sponsorships. Do we want to do something about exclusivity? Like, because, I know most people wouldn't expect that they were expected to be exclusive on here.
How do you mean?
Well, I know some servers like this, they might say, well, we really prefer that you focus on our server and you don't do other stuff. It might be nice to have an explicit rule that says everyone can play wherever they want.
Wherever they want.
Just to have that protected.
Yeah, well, yes, because I definitely need that as a person, as someone who's got a server of her own,
Yeah, so there's never any expectation that somebody isn't pulling their weight just because they're not doing that.
Yeah, that seems like a reasonable thing. Okay, that's not where I came through. Where's the house? Oh, that's a creeper.
I'm gonna hide in the house with Joe.
Okay.
Hi, Joe.
Hi, I'm gonna go ahead and drop everything I have in this chest, and I'm gonna go ahead and try and run toward where I think Wes is, and kind of scout it out a little.
Okay, that seems.
Since there's not much else to do at night, right?
Well, there's trees to cut down and mobs to kill.
Oh, that's true. We do have mobs to kill.
Yeah, gotta get that bone meal.
Yeah, of which I have found none so far, despite getting nearly exploded.
Well, creepers don't give you bones. Oh god, it's a
I
creeper.
know.
Enjoy the lack of bones.
That was sort of calm there. I did like that. That was a calmic moment.
I try. Hi, zombie. Are you
Hi.
gonna give me a potato?
No.
No potato. I wanted a potato.
It's a piggy. Piggy. I kill you now.
Creeper.
Piggy,
I got him.
Stop somebody.
Huh?
I got him.
I heard a creeper blow up.
No, it was fine. It was just all.
It was okay.
We were just having a laugh.
Oh, okay. You and creeper?
So, okay, wait, Cleo, is that you across the ocean there, or across the water?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I see some lights up across the hill there. That must be where they're set up. So what we'll do is, as it gets closer to dawn, we'll load up our inventory with everything we got and bring it over to them.
Yeah, that seems like a plan.
So, although, honestly, if they found a village...
They are nomming on steak and potatoes. I hate them.
Oh, man.
I hate
Those
them.
douchebags. Hey, skeleton!
Those
And a
braggarts.
creeper. Oh, God. I'm here, Skelly.
Have we? I've got 3 strings.
Not
Has
you,
anybody got another string?
creeper.
So Jade can. Sorry, Jade. Flora can get a scoop. Has
Uh,
anyone got another string?
no, I don't...
Ow! I'm fine.
Did you die? You're fine.
No, I'm fine.
I'm fine.
I'm fine. No! Crap.
No, Flora. Why?
Flora was
Why?
not
God,
indeed fine.
why? Ah, it's a skelly commune.
It's okay because the skeleton did not drop a bone anyways. So
Die.
But will this skelly?
I have a single bone. Yay! Going back to the farm, taking some wheat.
The first night on a server is always the best.
But this isn't the first night.
You know what I mean. Well, the thing is...
The first day.
Yeah, well, it's
There's
one of
gonna
those
be
things like,
holes
if we were
everywhere, by the
mining...
way. Hey, there's a bone! The creeper did not blow up the bone. I win.
Yeah, legitimately, you do.
I think part of the
totally
issue is
win.
that we're not mining. Like, we're trying to do stuff above ground instead of below ground, so the night affects us a lot more.
Yeah.
Look, I
So
win.
we should select somebody to kind of present our notes
Oh, you know what we should do?
when we get to the village.
No,
What should we do, Flora? What should we do? Tell
Okay.
me.
So since this was an icebreaker and all,
Yeah.
you know how like in icebreakery things, when like people meet each other in small groups and then they go back to the main group, you have to have someone else introduce you.
Okay.
Maybe. Well, the thing is, though, we're trying to get vocal association. That works better in a group where you can see people's faces, and you know what I mean, like in real life.
Yeah.
Because like we need our viewers who don't know our voices yet to learn them better. So that's kind of the only thing that messes with that.
This is true.
But I like the idea. It's a solid idea in person. Would you like to be?
And can I say that I'm happy that the server is a little bit less than 50% female? That was something that made me happy.
Oh,
What, that it's less than 50%?
Yeah, you're happy that it's not more female?
No, well, I mean, we're 9 people.
Oh.
There's either going to be 5 females or 4 females if you're half and half. So, since there's 4, it's slightly less than half.
Gotcha.
So what you're saying, you're glad, is that there are more than just...
You're more there's
One
you're,
girl.
Just more than just one girl. Yeah, I have that. I have that thing as well.
Yeah, I'm used to being on a server that has, like, 30 people whitelisted. And, like, 6 of them are girls.
Yeah, half of my server is female, so... I know exactly how you feel. Well, not exactly how you feel, but I made that deliberately. I made that decision. So...
Alright, so I think it's traveling time.
I think
Yes,
it's traveling
I'm
time,
heading
so
back.
let's just load up on stuff we want.
Okay, great. And I was gonna say though, Flora, would you like to be the one that presents our ideas? Because I'm gonna be kind of chairing the presentation by like asking everybody to talk about what their groups did. So I don't necessarily want to present for our group since I'm gonna be kind of talking to all the groups.
Oh god, that means I'm gonna have to remember these things. Alright,
Okay, I've got everything.
Yeah, I was gonna say you could take a screenshot.
Okay. I think I got it.
Okay, and I mean, Cleo and I can jump in if we think you
Yeah.
missed anything. And Cleo,
Alright, so...
well, and it's one of those things where Flora, I'll ask you to talk about the rights and the guarantee thing, and I'll ask Cleo to talk about the resolution dispute thing, or dispute resolution. Okay, so
Let's travel.
We're traveling.
I think we're going this way. Swords at the
We're
ready.
going this way.
Well, this is the way that
oh
Joe
no, guys,
says.
it's generally it's more diagonally this way. I kind of scouted
it's
it
this
out.
way.
Yeah, my general map thing is I go one direction and then I go the other direction. I'm not good at that diagonal thing.
No. Well, it's a blocky world. Diagonals are.
Man, there is a
I like
terrible
this.
joke there. about about the Church of England, and
I'm still so mad that we did not find a wool block. There are 2 beehives like right next to spawn.
I've got 3 string. I tried.
I know.
I'm sure they're sitting on spider webs for days over at Wes's village.
Yeah, yeah, that's probably what's happened. They've probably.
But this is good though, because I kind of wanted to let each team do their own thing for a little while, rather than have everybody like all rush over to one place.
Has anybody said anything about meeting about coordinates?
Wes had the coordinates.
Has
Oh
any
god,
of
are
the
we in
other
a snow
teams said?
biome?
Ugh.
Oh god. Hey, there's a beehive.
Yay.
Oh yeah, that's for some reason these villages tend to form where they're like massive hills.
Heck.
There's a wool block for you there on the lamps.
Oh, that's right. The lamps do make
Here's
wool
my
blocks.
wool.
I'm gonna steal these potatoes. Mine.
Plant new ones.
One. Do I have to plant all of the new ones? I want to keep a potato for myself.
We really should try and fill. You're the farming group, and they did.
But potato.
Just break the ones that are done and replant them. Oh, and here's some more stuff that's arable. Oh, although it's next to frozen. We're gonna have to put torches in here. Frozen water troughs. Okay. Oh, dude, they've already got a cow pen and exposed.
Do they
coal.
understand what surveying means? Is
They
this the
totally
problem?
did our job. I feel
They
gypped.
did our job and they did it better than us.
They did a great job at doing our jobs, though. So let's go ahead and dump the extra stuff here.
Gypped.
Let's dump the extra stuff in a chest. I'm putting some chests by the well for right now.
Ooh, appetite.
So okay, I'm gonna go and get everybody in the west. Let's all go to the west room.
Are we all in now? Okay, west room.
All right.